Team USA, men's and women's basketball, track and field, swimming, golf, tennis, diving, gymnastics, whatever you want to name, Team USA did it in the 2024 Olympics, setting records across the board. Shot put, anything you can think of. We set records this year. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Tyler Gates, aka TAG Lot 205. And yes, I do have on my Team USA jacket. Yes, I can still wear it. Yes. It's polo, by the way. Just like how Team USA, all around every sport, was sponsored by Polo. And now today we're going to get into how Team USA really fared. And I'm going to talk about the men's and women's basketball. So we all knew that they were going to win. Some of us had doubts that they were going to lose, but we pretty much all knew when they assembled this team, nicknamed the Avengers, or they deemed themselves, as people say, the Avengers. We knew this team would win. How they would win is where we had our doubts. How would they win? Most people already had friends in the final with Team USA just because of Victor Wembanyama. One Victor Wembanyama, by the way. I had USA in France. A lot of people had it just because of, like I said, Victor Wembanyama, but you have to look at other factors as well. France had the easier road to the Gold Cup than Team USA. So I want to talk about Team USA this year, and I want to talk about how Jason Tatum and Tyrese Halliburton didn't play. Matter of fact, I'm going to start with that first. Let's not get on these guys because they didn't play. We have to remember Steve Kerr is the coach, and he understands that whoever's going to be out there has to be a closer, has to be a starter first, and they have to be closer. All of them are starters on their teams, right? They're all stars. They're all NBA legends in their own right. Some of them are continuing to write their name in NBA history with Jason Tatum and Devin Booker and Bam Adebayo. Tyrese Halliburton will definitely soon be in that conversation. But we're talking about future Hall of Famers here. We're talking about Stephen Curry. We're talking about LeBron James. I will go ahead and put Devin Booker and Jason Tatum in that poll as well. You just look at the all-around team. Joel Embiid. I mean, they had a deep team. Anthony Davis was on there again. The team itself, and even Drew Holiday will be a Hall of Famer. Yes, people say that, he's a okay, defense wins championships at the end of the day. You see what he just did with the Celtics? He was doing that with the Bucks. So it makes all the difference in the world. Now he will definitely retire as a Celtic. I don't see him going anywhere else. But that's not the point of this video. Team USA men's and women's basketball obliterated everybody that they basically went through. Yes, they made some games close and there was some close games, but they obliterated everybody. We knew that they were going to win. It was in the manner of how they were going to win. Who were they going to face to win the gold medal? How and who? It's what we figured out. And come to find out, USA versus France on both sides. The women's faced France. I thought they were going to face Belgium or somebody like that. I thought they were even going to face China, but no. USA versus France on both sides. Now, a lot of people are going to go off and say it was a conspiracy theory. I don't believe it was a conspiracy theory. I think France just had the edge to them because they almost went into overtime. They almost went into overtime with the women's basketball. And I was telling my peers, I said, look here. The men's, they pretty much have it locked down. It will be a close game, but they pretty much have it locked down unless Victor Wembanyama does something special, which he is special. He's box office. You talk about a guy that's going to be the face of this league, if not already the face of the league right now. With the women's basketball, of course, AJ Wilson is the face of the W. Sabrina Ionescu was on that team. Breanna Stewart. Anybody that you could think of, WNBA, would be on that team. Enrique Gumorale was definitely a snub, but I don't think she wanted to get picked anyway. But hey, that's fine, right? They almost lost. They almost lost. But when you have Asia Wilson on your team, you don't lose. When you have Brianna Stewart on your team, you don't lose. When you have Sabrina Ionescu on your team, you don't lose. When you have the veteran, the number two greatest WNBA player of all time behind Sue Bird, Diana Taurasi, you will not lose. Now, yes, she definitely needs to bounce out. She needs to bounce out. She needs to figure out something other than a W. Okay, like she's getting to that point. I hope this is her last year, by the way. But projecting rosters is where we're gonna have the most difficult time in telling who's gonna be on this team for the women's, not the men, because we already know who's gonna be on there with the men's. I can go down the list right now. John Morant, Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, Bam Adebayo, Jason Tatum, Cooper Flagg, AJ Demensa, unless he plays for one of the African countries. Paulo Banchero will be on that team. Will Trae Young be on that team? Probably. Halliburton probably will be back. So they will have a deep team. They will have a deep team. Chet Holmgren will be on that team as well. So they will have a deep team. France will have the deeper team. Zachary Ricochet, Alex Sarr, T. Salon, all of those guys. See, Sissoko, I think is French. You have a lot of guys in the league right now, a lot of young guys that will be on that team with Victor. Rudy Gobert won't be on that team. I'm telling you, Alex Sarr, Victor Wembanyama, Zachary Ricochet, T. Salon, Bilal Coulibaly will still be on that team because he'll be the second best star on the team probably. But Batum won't be on that team either. So, and then you have more French stars coming over. Like Nolan Trayor will be on that team. So you have a lot to look forward to with the USA and France in basketball. We'll be back in the final in the gold medal game again. I guarantee you we will, and we're gonna see France in 4 years again. And this time, I don't think Victor's going for another loss. He's gonna be way better. He's gonna be astronomically otherworldly better in 4 years. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if the men's wins in 4 years. I have confidence because USA is the best country, but I don't have the confidence that most people have in this team. Um, so for Team USA on the women's side, projecting the roster, of course, Caitlin Clark will be on there. Excuse me, that girl Caitlin Clark. Okay, y'all know how I say it. Caitlin Clark. That girl Angel Reese. Both box office. Rakaya Jackson will be on there. Cameron Brink's gonna be on there. Asia Wilson's gonna be the mainstay, obviously. Sabrina Ionescu's gonna be on that team. Who else is gonna be on that team, guys? Help me think. Help me think. Help me think here. Paige Beckers, of course, is going to be on that team. Haley Van Lit's going to be on that team. We could go down the list. Ryan Howard's going to be on that team. Straight dominance, in my opinion. We're going to win. I have confidence. But the only thing that's shaking my confidence right now about Team USA, and yes, points, rebounds, assists. We can look at the X and O's, but it's the production on the court from what we look at with the naked eye from the television. That's what we look at. The intensity on defense. Yes, France is shorter than us, but who cares? On the women's side, who cares, right? They almost took us to the brink of overtime with Brianna Stewart, by the way, heating up in the fourth quarter. Stephen Curry, 3 straight threes, and then he just leaned back and shot one from the mezzanine like it wasn't anything. Oh, that went in too? How surprising. Stephen Curry, greatest shooter ever. Okay. Greatest shooter ever. LeBron James, second greatest player of all time. Jason Tatum, gonna be a top 10 Celtic of all time when his career is done. Do I feel like Jaylen Brown should have replaced Derek White on this team? Absolutely. But hey, we're here now. We got a gold medal. I'm not complaining. In track and field, we got a gold medal. We have the most medals, I think, in track and field out of any sport. So kudos to them again for beating France, beating Belgium. You can't compete with us, man. I'm sorry. Like, Great Britain, you tried. France, you tried. Jamaica, you had me scared. Okay, you always gonna have me scared, Jamaica, because that's all y'all do is run. Literally, man. I'm scared for the LA games at this point. When y'all come over here to LA in 2028, what are we gonna do? We need to prepare. Noah Lyles, we need to prepare. Yes, Noah Lyles said some things about the NFL. Tyreek Hill responded. Okay, fine. Tyreek Hill said, "You need to stay over there, bro. You need to figure out your own sport, bro." That's what he said. Do I agree with both of them? No, I don't agree to a certain extent, but I do agree with Tyreek Hill defending his sport, and Noah Lyles needs to understand that we are all Americans here. Okay, this show is not all about you. Okay, this show is not all about you. You don't see Shakira Richardson. You don't see Gabby Thomas. You don't see Masai Russell. You don't see Tara Davis going over here saying, "Oh, we're the best in the world. We don't want nobody else to say that, oh, that they're the best in their sport." No, you're in track and field. He's in football. Tyreek Hill, Noah Lyles. Yes, Noah Lyles is the biggest star, is the bigger star right now, but Tyreek Hill was the star before you. And will always continue to be. You just came onto the scene a couple years ago, Noah. Let's be frank. Okay? I love you, bruh, but you got to come on. Have some respect for your other teams, your other mates, your other peers in these different sports in America, so that way we can bond together. Don't ruin these bonds, Noah. We support you, but it doesn't seem like you support them. So watch out for that. Just watch out entirely. Just watch what you say, because the narrative is always going to be, oh, Noah Lyles said this, Noah Lyles said that, he didn't want to compete because he was sick, blah, 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 blah. So just make sure that you can back up your words, because I know you can, but prepare for 2028. If I haven't said anything to Noah Lyles and the rest of the track team, prepare for 2028, because Jamaica is coming on a whole nother level. China's coming on a whole nother level. Have you seen the people over there in China already training for 2028? It's crazy. France, China, Great Britain, I'll be scared of. And Jamaica, of course, be very afraid. Um, we're the best country overall. We had 35 plus medal leads all across the board, even in biking, which people thought we were going to lose to Great Britain. Nah, France was in the lead until she took over. So, hey, best country again. We win Olympics again. Yes, they want to try to tie us with China, but China it's okay. It's okay. Just know that America, the USA, we're like that. We're like that. In sports, not anything else. In sports, we like that.